Joe Weiser, Chief of Police here at the Waxahachie Police Department. And I grew up here in Waxahachie, Texas. Came through and graduated in the class of '84, and so that had me going to elementary school in the mid-'70s, early to mid-'70s. And the story that I think I would want to share, there's several teachers that had a profound effect on me very young, one of which would be Karen Goodner, William Batchelor from junior high. But the story that probably is the most dear to my heart involves Savola Shackelford, who was a longtime teacher. But at the time I experienced Ms. Shackelford, she was the principal at Northside Elementary. And for me, I grew up about 2 blocks down the street from Northside Elementary. And very early on, from the time I went to kindergarten, for some reason, I kind of clung to the janitors there. And there were several. I remember each one of them that allowed me as a young kid to follow them around, empty trash, and do things like that. So Ms. Shackelford became the principal in the 4th grade. And I guess she noticed that that was my job, and she asked me toward the end of that year who had given me that job, and I told her that I just picked that job and did it myself. And so she informed me that next year, my 5th grade year, that I was going to be her personal assistant. So when I went back in the 5th grade, I got to follow Ms. Shackelford around. And Ms. Shackelford was one of those people that was just so glorious and made everybody feel special. Little did I know just how much that was going to affect me, and how many, possibly thousands of people that she had a profound effect on. That became real to me a couple of years ago when, as an assistant chief of the police department, I was on the phone with a lady in Weatherford, Texas, quite a ways from here, not out of state, but certainly not here in Waxahachie. And when she knew that she was talking to somebody from Waxahachie, she said, you know, I've had some very fond memories of Waxahachie. My grandmother was friends with a principal in Waxahachie when I was a young girl, and she used to carry her with me when we would go visit this principal. And the more she talked about her, I said, are you talking about Savola Shackelford? And she said, why, yes. Do you know Ms. Shackelford? And I said, yes, I do know Ms. Shackelford. And I told her the story about how Ms. Shackelford made me feel special to allow me to accompany her around the school and be her assistant on my 5th grade year. And she said, let me tell you my Ms. Shackelford story. She said, I was playing outside while my grandmother was visiting with Ms. Shackelford. Ms. Shackelford had already retired. And she said that Ms. Shackelford came out in the backyard and asked her what she was doing. She said, I'm playing nurse. And Ms. Shackelford said, why wouldn't you play doctor? And between the two of us, we thought, my goodness, how many thousands of people, no doubt, can tell that same similar kind of story, that Ms. Shackelford had that kind of influence on them. And we both agreed that our hope would be, Ms. Shackelford had long passed away, and our hope would be that her grave would warmer and sweeter be because of the effect that she had on me and this young lady that I was talking to, and no telling how many thousands of other students over her 40-something year career that she would have affected in the same way. And that story is very special to me, always will be. Ms. Shackelford will always be special to me. And what I would hope is any teacher or any principal, anyone in the system, would take from this, that it's those small things like that that mean the most. Certainly, kids need to be instructed, and they need to learn all the things that you would want them to learn. Nothing so important as much as that someone cares for them and someone thinks they're special. That's how Ms. Shackelford made me feel. No doubt that's how she made thousands of people feel. And I would say to any teacher, try to remember that, and hopefully that'll give you the knowledge of the effect that you are having on these thousands of students that you're coming in contact with routinely. Well, I can tell you that the Waxahachie Police Department honors our relationship with all of the school faculty. We see ourselves as working closely together. all for the safety not only of the students and the faculty as well, but for the citizens. You know, we're in this together. The things that we do are closely tied to all the work that everyone, all the faculty at the school is doing on a daily basis. And on behalf of the Waxahachie Police Department, I would want to say thank you to the faculty and to the staff for all that they do every single day. It doesn't go unnoticed. You are a quiet hero every bit as much as anybody wearing this badge. And we want you to know that. We want you to know that we care about you, we love you, and we are in this together.